let's make it happen.
I mean, it's never gonna happen because like Neptibus is like super real, but like I still want it. Speaking of a deck that's not doing anything,
What's the next topic?
it's like well, we're gonna talk about what we think is gonna be good next format because we're still talking about the ban. Is there anything else we can talk about on the ban
I don't
list?
think so. Well, you touched all the decks. I mean, Blue Eyes, if you really want to talk about Blue Eyes. But
Oh, there's one card we haven't talked about. I don't know if you think of anything other, but Brilliant Fusion.
I think you should leave it alone.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know. It raises the ceilings of a lot of decks. I don't think you should touch it.
I
But
think-
you also have to splash in a really bad engine, and it wastes an extra deck
You
space.
leave Brilliant Fusion alone, but you ban Seraphonite. If that's what you're going to do something, that's what you need to do. Because if you take Brilliant Fusion away,
But I don't think
But if
Seraphonite's
you
game-worthy.
kill, like,
I don't
I know
think
it's not a
game-worthy.
deck, but you kill Gem Knights.
I was gonna say, don't you kill Gem Knights if you ban?
No, they don't play Seraphonite.
Oh.
Gem Knights, if they
I've
play
never
it,
played it so hard.
they play it one. And I
you
played
play,
that
you
deck.
play one Seraph. If you play it just as a target to go into, you play so many lights. That's like the only reason you play Seraph
Yeah.
in that deck.
And your only light targets are like Veilers and Ogres.
The Veilers, Ogres, before the Clowns got hit, you play like the Clown engine.
Yeah,
and that's the only reason.
But now, if you play it now, you don't even play Seraphonite. You use it because it's Lady Diamond fuel, and you just send the Lady Diamond targets to the grave, and you have a one-card Lady Diamond.
that deck could have
Insane.
been good.
Huh?
Like that deck could have been good.
Yeah,
But no
I
one
think
wanted-
it still can be good, but nobody wants to put the time and effort into actually playing it.
Well, saying when you saw like the 3 Mathematician, that card was broken.
Mathematician can go 3. Now we're talking about that.
No.
I didn't.
That card is slow.
That card is
That one.
degenerate.
It's slow. You have to set. You have to set.
It makes precision milling strategy so good though.
It's slow.
If you gave us 3 of those, it's gonna make like pure PK Fire an actual thing. With 3 E-Tellies,
I'm saying being able to
Blue Layer,
being able to
Ogre.
E-Telly, summon a Mathematician, send a PK, any PK you want, you can search a trap.
You can literally one card fuel your entire grave. For
Yeah,
PK
like,
cards.
that card can fit
nuts.
one. Listen, it made plant decks inherently good too, because you can send the missing piece you want, and then, oh, by the way, I'm sacking you, so I'm just going to Soul Charge you. Plus, you still have Instant Fusion. Oh, that's a card that can get banned. Not Instant Fusion, but Norden.
Nah, I think Norden at 1's just fine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm okay with
Norden's
it.
broken.
You have to play cards like Call the Haunted to reuse Norden.
True.
Or unless you're playing Madolche,
Well, there's also
you
an
can
argument-
banish it, levier it back.
If
That's
we're
my
playing-
favorite.
I mean, there's also the argument like Revival Traps can go to 1, because those cards are kind of degenerate. Look at decks like Cosmo that abuse them.
Yeah.
And stuff
I think
like-
Call the
like,
Haunted
look at
should have
me.
never came off as 1. It should have always stayed at 1.
What?
Call the Haunted.
I feel like
A million years ago when-
can go to 1.
I don't know. 3
Because-
MSTs, 3 Twin Twisters.
Yeah, but like that, it's still degenerate.
But decks
I
that
have to
play
play
Call
those
the Haunted
cards
play 3 Call the
to
Haunted.
stop that one card. Like it's been around forever, and like it's an age-old strategy, and like it, like I said, it can be stopped by all those cards, but it's like it puts you so far ahead if it resolves.
If.
Meaning, in theory, it's slow. Like you have to draw and set.
Yeah,
it
well,
and
all
then
trap cards have the fatal flaw of being inherently slow because you can't play them in the turn you get.
Come back.
Yeah.
God, no, Jesus Christ.
I would love
no.
for that to come back to the new gadget cards, but
I'm not ready for that shit.
if you think about it, it's just unlimited Brilliant Fusion. Well, it's a Brilliant Fusion that goes as far as your life wants to allow you to take it,
Yeah.
but like, oh man.
Like if you know your opponent's playing gadgets with the new stuff and they flip off for you, you might as well just scoop.
Because they're just not gonna stop.
Scoop it up.
They are not gonna stop.
Fuck that.
Oh, good old Banless dogs.
Obligatory
Anyway,
That
rule of
card,
oppression.
I think they could.
that's a card I would love to
Go.
see come back.
No.
Wisdom Eye?
Oppression? I
Oppression.
love Royal Oppression. That card is
yeah, I don't know
great.
why that's not. Why
No.
that's still banned.
That card can save you.
I don't think it'd do enough. Like, don't get me wrong, like being able
Isn't
to
that the
gain
one where you
summons.
pay 800 life points?
Seven.
Yeah, it's only
Either player.
It's only like 10.
Oh, a
days,
special
though,
summon?
Yeah, it's a special summon.
Oh, what am I thinking of? Imperial Order.
Imperial Order, you pay
I
800.
think Imperial Order
Keep it
can come
alive.
off the one.
700.
Not with this mechanic.
Imperial Order is broken with this.
I mean,
mechanic.
That'd be worse than anti-spell.
Yeah, it would.
It was like pay 800, you just don't get to
You
play.
main deck that card, even if you're playing this, you turn theirs off, and then you just don't pay it your next turn, and then you play.
Because it only anymore you can only takes one turn to win.
Yeah.
Now, granted, everyone plays cards.
Lessons to live by. It only takes one turn to win.
True.
I mean, because look at it, like all the stuff like certain deck can do with like one turn. Okay, let's look at the Fire King Cosmo deck for example. They open Fire King Island, Cosmo Town, and Dark Destroyer. You're ending with a monster that has 5 spell negates, and then you have a potential 6 spell negates in Infinity. Plus, you have 1 monster negate.
Speaking of
That's-
can we
that's a-
tell minus back?
No.
God, no.
I would love that Talamas back because like you have Stick Chair, you have the new Cyber Angels coming out that can search Stick and Chair.
Yeah.
That is retarded.
Tall Minds and Sabian.
And then
Plus
so like you can
Satellar support coming out.
that new monster's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll make Satella Knights playable, but that one card alone's pretty good. I mean, but like you
play Heavy Storm too.
you get a yep. I mean, you get a rank up into a diamond. What's that gonna do?
Woo!
You can rank up into Trevera too.
On your opponent's turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Being able to Trevera during your opponent's turn is broken. Giant Turnade in general is broken, but like,
I think True Nate can come back. Hey, what's it gonna do?
it gives you
Almost all the meta's
It gives your
changeable.
Brilliant Fusions back.
it gives you a turn to play.
And your other stuff back.
Yeah, but almost everything right now. is
Like your
changeable.
opponent can open broken, and then like you Turnade them, and then they're not as broken, and then like you just break their board and win the game. from
Fuck
there.
it, just bring Cold Wave back.
Nah. I'd rather have True Nade back.
You know how much shit would blow up in a turn if we had Cold Wave?
Rescue Cat to 1.
So we're just trying to put back
Ima-
Beast again?
Imagine True Nade
I want
to
to
keep
Secret Cat
fire.
back.
Well,
That
yeah.
would be broken. Negate.
I'm
the
gonna put
effect.
my Fog Blades back and then special summon my Burning Abyss monsters.
Oh,
and then
shit.
reset them.
And then reset my traps. Nah. I'm good.
That would make Satella Knights broken. Well, let me put my Call of the Haunted and Oasis back because I can't do it with Trevera already. I'm gonna put it in the
Scout
Pay
pay 8, True Nate, put it back. Scout pay 8.
Yep. That would be
And then you play Demise and be degenerate as fuck.
Harpies Feather Duster to 1.
I'd be
Duster
okay
can
with
come
that.
in one.
I'd be completely okay with it.
With what?
Duster
Duster.
can come in one.
Duster to 1.
I mean, to be
Because-
fair, if you're gonna give people 3 demise, you can at least give us a way to combat it with
I mean,
one
if-
Duster. But
I
like I
mean,
said, like
most
most start
people-
playing Huge Rev and Starlight Road, and then you're just gonna be sitting there because you know your opponent's a complete asshole.
Give me that free Stardust, boy.
Stardust does nothing.
It's a
I would, I would,
it's,
lo-
it's a
I would
free
love
negate.
for Stardust to be good again, but let's be
It's a
clear.
free negate.
I mean, it's a negate.
If they go to
But
two
everything floats. Everything gets an effect for being destroyed now.
True.
All Burning Abyss cards,
True.
Beatrice, they all
True.
float. All the Yang Zing stuff, that's gonna be good. Probably
All the
the next
ding-dongs.
format with their new Solemn Judgment and
PF Changs.
PF Changs, and then the new Secret and stuff like that, they all float.
All the ding dongs.
Cosmo cards inherently float with non-targetable, so that makes it even a bigger pain in the
Keem
ass.
would be unstoppable.
Hakeem is
Bro.
already unstoppable.
Bro.
We'd have to give him his own list.
Can't
Bro, the
beat
minute that
these.
shit comes out, I'm just gonna main deck 3 ghosts and be like, here you go, Keem. Can you beat this or not?
And you beat this?
I mean, but if you think about it, if like all this stuff gets on the list, like look what we're left with in the meta at that point. The only playable deck that's like brand new is Blue Eyes. And then you got all the future stuff coming, like the ABC deck, that deck's gonna be good. I'm super excited for that deck.
I have no idea what the ABC deck is.
It's-
You summon this
They're
big
union monsters.
You summon this big
Yes.
monster and you win the game, and they're a rank 4 tutor deck. That's
and they,
why
they contact fuse into like a 4,000. What is it? 4,000 level 8, level 9.
it's a 3000. 3028. It's the same exact stats as GW XYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon. But it's an actual playable card.
It's chainable.
And then not only that, like we got all the Blue Eye support now. We got everything the OCG does. So
And
it's
before it
with-
does nothing.
And then, well, so far the 2 events it's been playable in, the ARG, and then there was one
It's
before
top.
that. It's taken up a not a majority, but it's taken a couple top 16 spots.
Well, I feel like it'll be relevant if they neuter Burning Abyss and like Cosmo. Like if they neuter both of those decks, it's gonna shine.
Burning Abyss and stuff like that can't beat it now. I mean, yeah, you have Beatrice to like stall out, but they can't deal with 3K beaters.
For days.
Because like the biggest thing you make in that deck, if it's not Pilgrim, the next best thing you do is make Beatrice and stuff like that. That's 2,500. Like they can't deal with that. That was
And you
that's
can't, and you can't, or no, you can Fog Blade.
well, that's the age-old
Otherwise-
problem in Yu-Gi-Oh anyway. The magic number is anything over 25. If you can get over 25, you can win the game. That's what made like Jim Pro and stuff like that broken because they were just so beefy. And now you look at half the stuff, like now you have to make stuff that's bigger than 25 or you can't win. And the only deck strategy that breaks that logic is BA, but at some point they lose to that too. And then the ABC deck, making a boss monster that's 3K for free usually because all your monsters like tutor each other out. That's really good.
Cherries, baby. Cherries for days.
That card should not be at $10. It should be worth way more.
It's only worth $10 because it's only good against certain decks.
It's only good against certain decks, but when you resolve it, it literally cripples the deck.
Like,
Like it makes it unplayable.
I think it's going down because everyone is afraid of Burning Abyss being neutered to the point where it can't be played or Dante being
Well,
gone.
that's another great example. Look at what Cherries does to BA. It forces you to have to main deck cards like Rubik because you have to be able to make other boss monsters like Virgil. And no offense, Virgil's just not that great anymore.
Virgil's ass.
Virgil used to be amazing. Now it's just
Ass,
like
ass.
yeah, and I have to go into that for my boss monster for the rest of the game. No way, dude. I mean, people are playing multiple Breaksword over Virgil, if that tells you anything. They're playing 2 Pilgrim instead of playing a Virgil. And then people are just cutting Rubik altogether, but like, it's still
Here,
necessary.
Pilgrim.
And like, it's gonna do the same thing that
I'm
ABC.
John Wayne Pilgrim.
That fucking card. And then if we ever get the structure deck, DVD could be good.
Yeah.
Well, look at what they did, man. Like, that deck's ridiculous. You gave it like 3, it's like a 3-card combo ends with like Hex, Blood King, Arthur, Crystal Wing, Omega, and some other nonsense card.
And
they-
Bofa.
And Bofa,
Both of these nuts.
What about
Exactly.
Tippa? Can you summon Tippa?
of course.
When do we get that frog exceed? Is that?
I think that's
Venom?
I think that's Invasion of Venom.
Yeah, it's some Venom.
Which like, if you look at some of
They
the
can frog the jam $100 for no fucking reason.
Pick up your Frog the Jams now on TCGplayer.com.
you know what else makes that
The
one?
cheapest ones are like,
Hashtag Team PD Shop. I have 0.
I was say the frog jams right now are like
Yeah,
40 to 50
liar.
for no goddamn
damaged.
reason.
I mean, but look
Shit.
at the decks that makes playable. Like, if you look online, there's a couple hero variants that go around that max out on Bubbleman just so they can make fucking Treat Toad because they can summon Bahamut Shark.
Yeah.
And then you can also do it in Mermail where you can summon like 3 in a turn because you can make multiple Bahamut Shark.
Treat
And
Toad
I've
is,
seen a couple OCG replays with heroes playing that card. It's
That card's
fucking
ridiculous.
nuts.
It's
yeah,
so
Treat Toad
judgment.
is Treat Toad is too much shenanigans.
It's a free Solemn Judgment. Granted, only decks that can play Bahamut Shark or make what rank is it anyway? Is it like rank 1 or
2.
Only decks that can make it are rank 2s or decks that can make Bahamut Sharks. Okay, look at here. They have 2 Bubblemen make Bahamut Shark. Mermail can do it with Instant Fusion. I'm sure there's some way you can splash an additional water monster in certain decks in order to make it. Like, that card is broken.
Gigabyte.
Gigabyte, yeah. That's a level 4 that can be splashed in any deck that plays Spellcasters. I mean,
Next level meta.
some of that stuff's broken. And then you got
Have a magical abductor and then special summon fucking Gigabyte.
But are frogs gonna be a thing now?
Abductor's not a water, is she?
No.
there are some of the frog cards
Why
have gone up,
should
like
they
Rodent
look at
Totems.
water?
Yeah, because you can play Swap Frog, Rodent Toad.
Rodent Totems and Swap Frogs
Dude
have gone up
Frog,
because
all
of
that
it.
stuff.
Ultimate
I know I've had
Swap
people
Frogs.
come into my shop looking for Rodent Totems and Swap Frogs. And I've already sold out in common binders.
Yeah, I actually have almost 2 whole cores minus like 1 rodent totem.
I mean,
So,
granted,
Y'all want them frog cores?
Granted, nothing else in that
I'm
deck's
dead,
playable,
nigga.
but those cards are.
God damn it.
Swap Frog's so good. Not the errata
We
anyway.
also have Metal Foes coming.
I don't even know what any of that crap is.
It's like Ignites, but
It's
a
a
little bit better.
better Ignite.
It is better.
Well,
If they do the same thing,
Ignite.
you have 2 in the scale that blow up to go get 1. It's like Ignite and
Ignite shards.
Shadow pushed together. Like, they just make a bunch of fusions. Like,
It's
they're-
pretty good. It consistently beats Blue Eyes too. That's the thing.
It's no Shiba Warrior Tarot.
Not only that, but was it ABC, Metal Foes, Blue Eyes is gonna be a good deck.
I don't know, I hope Subterra is gonna be good. Like, I have hopes.
I haven't read a single Subterra card.
They're fucking retarded.
Bobby, give me my Garnet back. Oh, you have my Garnet.
You say, I don't have your fucking Garnet.
Oh yeah, I have 2 and you're asking for 1. Sorry.
You fucking dick monger.
Oh, whoops.
Wow, that all this over here now, huh, guys?
Escalate quickly.
Yes, it did. You know what deck I want to be good this format, but probably still won't?
Ignites.
Trigunity.
Gadgets.
Gadgets.
What
Which
the new
is scary. That is scary.
Silver and Gold Gadget are broken.
They are.
The fact that you can spit out all those cards so fast. Granted, I love gadgets. I still don't think they're gonna do anything.
You know, a card I want to be really good. A wild monster appears.
Shut up.
That card would be hilarious.
Nobody.
You know, what card's really good is just under the radar. Left Arm Offering.
As long as I can do this.
I don't even know what Left Arm Offering does.
Okay, so you have to have 2 or more cards in hand to activate it, but when you do, you banish your hand and add any spell card from your deck to your hand.
Yeah.
Nice.
Add waiver
Nice.
stuff.
I've been playing
Waiver
in
cards.
Trigunity, dude. Like, when you open it, like, if you have a way to dump a bunch of cards in graveyard and you just Left Arm Offering and then Soul Charge everything back, like, that's a card that's ban worthy. Not Left Arm Offering, but Soul Charge.
Oh, Soul Charge, yeah.
Just top deck Skill Charge and win, like, that card's nutty.
Still charge my butt.
I mean, look at how playable it made Sylvans when you had her 3. Like, that card was ridiculous.
The dream.
It doesn't matter if I pay 5K, I'm going to win that turn. Because you cannot break
Are we still recording?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
recording. I never turned it off.
Oh.
We can stop once we can
Bonus
stop whenever.
content.
We're just literally just talking about shit now.
Extended scenes, director's cut.
I mean, this is all going on as is, to be perfectly
Triggered.
honest.
No one's gonna watch it. It's already an hour and a half.
Garbage.
We'll watch
Shit,
it.
it's been a solid.
That
like,
Enlightenment
half an hour
Paladin.
Yeah.
Straight doo doo.
You guys been doing
Have you
so hard
seen
at it.
the
I'm just like sitting here like, you
Synchro
guys
Pendulum
go
coming
on
out
your
in
thing.
Dark
Oh,
You
yeah,
probably
that
can't
thing-
see this
I was
entire
telling
video
Skinner
because
about
it's
that
fucking
earlier.
gingerbread.
I'm super excited.
They saw your dope ass class. It's okay.
I really hope like the ban list actually gets stuff like that, like to slow things down enough where Jagunity could be good.
I don't know,
I just
like,
want Ravine to 3 and then
like,
keep terraforming to 3.
I really hope it's like more than. I hope it's like a 20 change. Like I hate that we've been getting like 5-6 card changes. Like,
Yeah.
I
Give
want
me
like.
Stratos
I want to
back.
turn the whole fucking meta.
Well, I hate
upside
the
down.
fact that the last couple formats have only been like 3 or 4 deck
No, that
formats.
one's
Like
mine.
back,
I
I want to go back to where like hat format was, where you have like 10 to 15 decks you could play. Like look what you had
Cat,
to play.
cat, fat rat.
And then like you still had regular rulers. You had like Harpies were playable,
Harpies were playable until fucking Monarchs came out.
Boojin were playable,
Boojin died with Super Poly.
Infernity was playable. Yeah, they did.
I don't know. I do not miss Infernity. Not one bit. I
Well, no one does, but I mean, like, look
Ian
at all the decks you can play. Like, Gear
Yeah, he
playable.
does. He's
This motherfucker loved Gear good.
Do you remember after Infinity won Worlds and we all told him, we're like, dude, they're gonna slam that on the ban list. They're gonna ban
The
Chain,
first thing
they're
Kyle
gonna-"
says, like, how you feel about Archfiend going away? He's like, it's not gonna happen. We're like, yeah, it is.
And then
man.
that week I was like, so how about that Archfiend going to one?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
And he was still playing it.
Muscle glasses.
Muscles glasses.
Muscles, glasses.
You know he has a tattoo now.
Oh,
It's
he finally
actually
got
fun,
one?
yeah. He has the One Piece tattoo. It's actually I made fun of him the other day because he
It's
got
an
it in
actual
purple.
tattoo, not a doodle this time?
No,
Yes,
it's an
it's
actual
a
tattoo, and he
doodle.
got it in purple ink. And here's the best part about it: when he puts on his white bears like he does, it looks like he has a giant set of purple testicles on his neck.
Yes.
Play.
He wears that fucking
Oh.
cowboy hat with the sunglasses on it. Like, fuck out of here.
It's so funny, dude.
You want to play Kyle?
You should go behind the skinny kid. not
I'm
the
gonna go
two
buy the
fat
skinny
guys.
kid because we're gonna cut this video to an end, even though it's. Come on, Kyle. You gotta think.
Shout out to
Jake.
Jacob Hill.
Jacob Jill.
Fuck that little.
Best
Booyah,
slash
popcorn,
best
dick
slash worst
tits.
Yu-Gi-Oh player of all time.
Did you smell your fingers?
Shout out to Jonathan Skinner. Too bad you weren't here, dog.
Yeah, he
You're
was
in heart.
He was.
Jonathan, wherever you are, if you can hear this, this is on you.
Alright,
You smell your fingers.
Alright, guys, this is Duel Factory. Thanks for watching.